live, but I wanted to come on here real fast and show you guys what I'm doing in the studio. I'm printing currently, knocking out some DTF orders. Like, actually, I only have two DTF orders to knock out right now, but you guys can see what I was talking about yesterday as far as my white being super opaque and you not being able to see through it. You guys can see that right there. AllanAWade.com, by the way, to order some DTF transfers. Um, AllanAWade.com. That's ALLANWADE.com. You see how opaque that is right there. You can't see through it at all, and that's what I was talking about. All right, so we are about to get a thunderstorm. I mean, not a thunderstorm. We're about to get a snowstorm here in Philadelphia, in Upper Darby and King of Prussia in this area right here. So I have a bunch of stuff I need to do today to prepare just in case it's worse than what we thought it was going to be. So I'm not going to be here tomorrow printing DTF orders. So if you put in an order, expect a slight delay. All right. So another thing I want to show you guys was I'm putting up the new thread stay tubes version 2.0 on my machine right here. And this is what I was talking about. See this thread right here? See that one right there? I was trying to get tangled up right there. Yeah, that's what you want to avoid, and that's what these things enable you to avoid. See, when you set one up, the threads will no longer get tangled together right here. All right, and they'll stay separate. And not only will they stay separate, but you'll reach your hand in here and you won't be tangling up threads together, and it helps a lot. If I would have had these connected, then I wouldn't have had all those issues. And right now I'm not putting them up in any particular order. I'm just putting them up randomly. I got two more right here that I'm gonna set up a set of, I think I have 14 right now. I left one at the house, so I'm gonna set these up right now. And they are a bit of a stress, kind of like pain in the butt to set up, because you do have to cut each thread to set it up, because the thread has to be fed through the holes, and then they sit right here on the bracket, right? And then yeah, so like I said, they are a bit of a pain in the butt to set up, but they do help you not have to worry about your threads getting tangled a lot. And the thread gets fed up in here, and it comes through here, and yeah, but yeah, they help a lot. So for those of you guys that are interested in those, AllanAWade.com. Look up thread stay organizers, and I do have some that fit the EM1010 as well as the MT1501 and the TC machines and all those other machines. All right, just wanted to hop on live real fast and show you guys what I'm up to real fast. This client sent this morning, and I have one more different order that I have to print, and then I am out of here. These graphics are low resolution. That one was high resolution, but this one is a picture I can tell, and that one in the middle is a computer generated graphic. I can tell right now, right there. But like I said, look how opaque the white is, and the printer's been sitting here for about 2 days, maybe 3 days, 2 to 3 days. Haven't touched it, haven't printed with it, but yeah. Turn that on. Here's my system right here that I have. We can talk about that real fast. So this is my suction system that goes out of the window that I created. All right, so right now I'm gonna turn the air on so it can start venting out the air. So that turns that fan on right there. That turns that fan on, and then the air starts getting sucked out from the heater. All right, so, and I do have a little trap right there, so I can unscrew that and get out any stuck glycol or anything like that. All right, so this whole system right here, you can purchase all these items from your local hardware store, and that bad boy right there you can get on Amazon. Maybe I'll put a link in the description of that for those of you guys that are interested in seeing that. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check that out. All right, let me know if you are interested in that. Real quick, if you're viewing I can't tell because I can't see any comments or anything yet. Write a comment, type something in the chat real fast so that I can see that my chat is working on this live stream right here, because I can't really see. I can't really see. Let me type something in the chat real fast. But yeah, we're expected to get about at first it was like something ridiculous, like 22 inches, but it's not going to be anything close to that. It's going to be probably like more like, I don't know, 8 to 12 inches or something like that. So it's not a lot compared to other places that get a lot of snowstorms on a normal. But people are panicking out here. People, oh, okay, what's up? Okay, I see you. I see you. Thank you for typing that, because I wasn't sure whether the chat was working on here or not. But now I see that it is. All right, so Shawnee Hill, what's going on, Shawnee Hill? Thank you so much for tuning in. But like I said, guys, I'm gonna re-emphasize. I believe, and this is a DTF transfer shirt that I'm wearing of mine, front and back hit also. And I've had this shirt for, I don't know, over a year now. And this is my DTF transfer on the shirt. It's been through the wash a ton of times, this particular shirt right here. A ton of times. When I say ton, I mean like maybe like 20 times or more. Still hanging on strong. Still, image still looks good. I say that to say, guys, Eden the Remix, what's going on, man? What's going on, Eden the Remix? Thank you so much. 12 inches of no show coming. All right. Well, you better send it right now. Send it right now, because I'm getting out of here in a little while. I got to go to the grocery store and get some salt, right? And get some grocery store food just in case we're snowed in. Get the shipping done. Yeah, get the shopping done. Yeah, get the shopping done. I got to do that. Exactly. Get my food together just in case we're snowed in for a couple of days. I'll not only be able to talk to you guys more because I'll be in the house, but I'll also be able to survive and eat, you know. So I just had to stop right here. I'm at my mom's house, for those of you guys that don't know. That's where I operate out of, renovated downstairs. And everything's everything, man. I love it down here. I love coming to see my mom every day, you know, when I come to the studio and get things done. And yeah, man, it's just fantastic. Set your life up the way you want it to be lived, the way you think it should be lived, and then you'll never be disappointed. Like, take advantage of everything that you want to take advantage of. If you don't like something, fix it and set it up so it's better for you, you know. Now it's going to get a little noisy because I do have to turn on this dryer in order for that to connect to that, because I didn't feed the roll all the way through. So I'm going to end this live in a second because I got to start putting some powder on this. It's not long enough yet, but I got to start putting some powder on here. I got some powder already at the bottom that I need to put at the top right here, and I also got some extra powder right over here that I need to put in there because we're almost out, you know. Electric bill sky high. No, it actually doesn't. This stuff actually does not suck enough as much electricity as you think it does. Like, you would think that it sucks a lot, but it's not. It doesn't. And I actually got some I actually had some specialty work done to the electrical panels. You guys can see that little patch in the ceiling right there. I got to paint over it, but that's part of the thing where the guy had to fish some wire through the ceiling. The electrician had to fish some wire through the ceiling so they can wire everything up. So what all did I do in here, if you might be asking? Before I got everything in here, my electrician came in here and he changed the whole box. I had him change the whole box, the whole electrical panel, so that this house can get more amperage, not only upstairs and on the second floor, but also in the basement where I am. I wanted it to not affect anything at all. So this side of the room, and that side of the room is on two different amps, and this dryer right here is on an amp by itself, is on a switch by itself. So yeah, everything is everything, and everything is like, and the electric bill is not as crazy as you guys would think it is. I thought it was gonna be crazy too, but like I said, I pay my mom for it, so I pay her electric bill, so you know, it is what it is. I'd rather give my money to family than give my money to a stranger. You know what I mean? So that was part of my reasoning right there. So let me try to get this up here. All right, and I really can't do this on the phone, but and I'm gonna have to. All right, so I'm gonna put this on manual right here. I'm gonna start dusting, and this little bit of powder that I got in here is gonna start falling down on there. You can already see it already start to fall. All right. As it's printing the second one, I only have 2 of these to print, and then I have another one to print also. So yeah, you know, if your electric bill is gonna be high somewhere, it might well be high at home, and you pay your folks, right? If everybody thought like that, then the world would be a better place. But the reality is, a lot of families and stuff like that argue with each other and fuss and fight, and don't do a lot of things that would make sense and throw a lot of money away. So don't be like that. Break the cycle, break the chain, help your loved ones out, especially if it's costing you nothing extra. You know what I mean? You know, take care of the people that took care of you. So yeah. If it makes sense, it just makes sense, guys, and it makes sense for me. I mean, yup, everybody can do things the way they need to do it, but until I absolutely have to, until it's absolutely necessary for the business, this is how I'm running. As lean as possible. So, he said, definitely in Philly. How can you tell it's definitely in Philly? Because that's how Philly houses are, right? But yeah, this is definitely how Philly houses are situated, yep. Got this little brush I use right here to situate my powder. I'm not in Philly proper though, to be fully transparent. Oh, you from Philly? Oh, okay. 57 from, okay, 52nd in Paris. Okay, I know exactly where you at. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, but I'm in Philly, but I'm not really in Philly. You know, Philly people want to say I'm not in Philly because I'm in Upper Darby, but you know. It's next. I'm next door. But I was raised in Philly. Went to Overbrook High School. 60 for master. You know what I mean? So right now, let me show you what I'm doing. Right now, I'm just powdering this up, dropping it down so the whole design can have powder on it. Then bring it back up. Right. So now all of that has powder on it. Now I can push it in the machine a little bit and turn on the suction so the suction can hold it in place. All right, I'm giving y'all training right here. Priceless training. All right, now I'm going to close this up. And I'm going to turn on my suction right here. But I'm lining this up to make sure it's straight. The way I line it up. Can't give y'all all the gems here. And I'm going to turn on my suction. And the suction holds that in place. Alright. I'm going to grab my little thing right here to keep all the powder in one spot and put it down. Oh! Put it down. That's that, man. And I have this to suck the air out. And I have this as a backup to suck more air out. Turn that on with my feet seas. Alright, so I got double filtration. That's sucking air out right here, and this is also sucking air out right here. Alright, this is purifying the air, and this is sucking the air out. Alright, so it's a double system right here I got going on. Let me get my other design I got. And I'm going to do a cleaning right here before I print this one. I'm lucky enough to have a house with 4,000 square feet basement in central PA. I run my business out of. That's what's up, man. 4,000 square feet, that's nice. That is nice. That's a nice amount of square footage. So congratulations on that. I lived in Upper Darby for a while when Pathmark was still there. Yeah. I remember going to Pathmark because I have a house not too far from here. It's rented out, but yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. When I get back home, I'm gonna do a live and talk about some things with you guys. So stay tuned for that. Give this video a thumbs up, guys. Look at all these patches that I got. Eagles patches and football patches I have. Got a bunch of stuff in here that I don't even list. Look, got more patches and patches and patches. Got some stuff I can't show on video. Got some Eagles joints. Got some chenille joints. Got some other exclusiveness I can't show. But yeah, good vibes, good vibes. All right, guys, I'm about to get out of here, so I will talk to y'all in a little bit. Make sure you have the post notification bells on so you can be notified when I upload. Look how I made those patches. These patches right here, and these patches right here, and these patches right here. Not this one, and definitely not these. I made all those. But these two, yes, Deco Summit. I grabbed those from Deco Summit. But all the other ones, no, I made all these. I made all these. My BB Couture patches, I made all these. No, these are all mine. All mine. You know what I mean? All mine. I made all these. Yeah. All these on the wall. All my work. All my work right here. All my work. All my work. Yeah. Yeah. And that's just some of the stuff that I did. You know? So, alright, it's on auto. Belt forward. So I can start moving forward. Alright. And it'll start moving forward in a little while. Then I'll put this on cool. And I'll turn the shaking on. And I'll also turn the heating element on. Alright, so now we're kicking on gas. Alright. Do you have a video on how to make them? How to make what? The patches? I have videos on how to make patches in general, but not how to make my patches specifically. But I do have a video on how to make patches. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I do. And can't forget our boy Big Brando. Laugh out loud. Yeah, shout out to Big Brando. Shout out to Big Brando. Oh, the Eagles one? The Eagles one, yeah, I made that. I made that. Yeah, I made all these. All these. Yeah, I made all these. On my machine, yeah. And they iron on. Holla at me if you want some. I got you. Football joints. Put the iron on the back. I did all that. Yeah. Alright, so guys, I'm going to get out of here. Got some work I gotta do, and then I gotta get out of here because I gotta go shopping. All right, get ready for this exciting storm to be snowed in, watching movies. Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. I got a bunch of other patches down here that I didn't show y'all too. I got some Harley Davidson joints. Let me show y'all some of those. Show y'all some of these. I got so many patches. Harley patches. I get busy with the patches now. I get busy with the patches. Gold, silver, right. I get busy with the patches. Alright, so that's printed up. Wait for that to heat up so I can feed this through a little bit more. I'm gonna be doing some socks. These are going on some socks right here, these two. So stay tuned for that. You're going to want to see that. Here, it's negative 26 here with wind chill. Tomorrow, negative 50. Love the Midwest. Laugh out loud. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Negative 26. That's insane. Man, stay warm. I'm going to go out and and buy some wood just in case we lose electricity. I'm gonna buy a bunch of wood for the fireplace, and I'm also gonna buy, you know, just food and supplies. I try not to buy too many perishables. I don't like canned food and stuff like that, but times like this, you gotta, you know, I'll probably get some like sardines and tuna fish and stuff like that because I don't mind eating that stuff. But like canned soups and all that, too high in sodium. I don't like eating all that stuff. So yeah. All right, guys. I'll see you guys later on the next live. And just checking in with y'all to show y'all what's going on over here. Put in your order in now if you want some DTF transfers because, like I said, oh yeah, it's past 12, so don't expect your order. Especially, we'll see how things are tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and that'll determine whether I come back here and do some more orders. All right. So I'll talk to y'all later. Milk and eggs for sure. You already know. All right, later, y'all.